Halloween, folks. Uh,
Okay, ready?
so anyway, we're going through. We asked everybody that was there at the um, seminar to fill out a what do you call that
Survey.
survey?
Doing a survey for the seminar, and it has a total of 12 questions. And some of the people really went out of their way to write some very good uh, suggestions and
Okay,
how we
good,
can improve and do better.
good deal, good deal.
Yes, but everything's positive.
So anyway, she started to go through them with us. I said, let's go live stream because this is the kind of stuff that people you know need to see and so
You
are there
ready?
any negatives?
No, I have not seen any negatives at all. Everybody is, from what I breezed through, is very positive, and uh, everybody left, contact information except for one person. So, do you want to go through them?
Yep, let's do it.
Okay. So the first one it's very positive. Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
No. What do you want me to do?
No, you do it. I'm sorry.
Do you want to do it?
No, no, I
Or do
just
you want me to do it?
you,
Do you want to do it? Or do
no,
you want me to do
I
it?
don't
Does he want me to do it, or is he going to do it?
Uh, I think we've the eyes have it. You're going to do it.
So persnickety.
No, I was just thinking. Oh, these right here.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, explaining the first four questions are a level system. Very dissatisfied, neutral, satisfied, very satisfied. And then there's actually those are you just 1 through 5. Then the rest of it is a place where you can actually write in.
Write your
So it's not
comments,
just
and
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
and it's not just I mean, we welcome
Yeah, it's
our students to be able to give us, good
honest,
constructive criticism.
honest,
You can only
honest feedback.
improve if you know what,
Yep,
you know, what you need to improve on.
exactly.
Okay, on this first
Oh,
one,
missed that
this
completely.
person was satisfied in the first four questions, and the questions are: how satisfied are you with the overall quality of training? How satisfied are you with the quality of instruction? How satisfied are you in the quality of training materials? And then your training experience. And all of them are twos, which is good. That's very good. And then our next one, it goes through questions 1 through 9, with the last question being what additional suggestions you have that could improve the seminar. And we have lines for comment so they can do some good explanation. And this person answered, you want me to go ahead and read all the
Oh yeah,
questions?
absolutely.
Okay. Was the training class well organized? Yes. Was the material presented in the class will be useful in me educating, activating, and motivating in my state? Yes. The instructor was knowledgeable about the subject matter. The instructor was well
Whoops.
prepared. All these are yes
Okay.
answers. Sorry.
I was like, wait a
Sorry.
minute.
Getting ahead. The instructor was receptive to participants' comments and questions. Yes. The training expanded my knowledge about workings of our government. Yes. I expect to use information gained from my training. Yes. And with this training, I will have the ability to activate within my state. Yes, that's a really important one, everybody. We want you to have the knowledge and some skills, and leave with some skills to be able to go and activate
Yeah.
in your state.
Who put this questionnaire together?
It was a combination of Raptor, myself, and Bob Hayden,
That's very good.
and
That's very
we
good
all
questions.
and Joe, and we all contributed, and
That's good. Those are good
yeah.
questions.
Okay, so here is one. The person doesn't say who they're from. So questions 1 through 4. Quality of training is a 1. Yay, yay. Quality of instruction, a 1. Quality of training materials, 1. And training experience, 1. And then we go down to our 9 questions. Was the training class well organized? Yes. Materials presented to be useful in activating and motivating in my state? Yes. The instructor was knowledgeable about subject matter? Yes. Instructor was well prepared? Yes. This person missed this question, didn't answer. The training expanded my knowledge about workings of the government? Yes. I expect to use information gained from my training? Yes. And with this training, we'll have the ability to activate within my state. Yes, hopefully. And then the comment suggestion is on your written material given out, could you put the YouTube places to watch these videos?
Okay.
So it was good.
Yeah.
That was a good suggestion.
Yeah.
It's something I didn't do. I should have.
And there's also we need to, I seen something that that I caught is add to the handouts the wallbuilderslive.com
Yes.
site.
All any links that I think
Yeah.
that we could possibly give that would be informative to them, we should add to
Absolutely.
it.
Absolutely.
And I can get that typed up this weekend.
Another question. I'm sorry. These are just stupid
Yep.
questions that come to my head. Do you know which ones of these were Friday night, which ones were Saturday night, or are they all together?
They all got mixed up together.
Okay.
Yeah, they all got mixed up.
Because I think that Saturdays was better than Friday nights.
From the people that I spoke with, Saturday was very, very positive. You were the comments that I received from individuals who know you
Yeah.
and have seen you speak before said that you were more comfortable and more yourself on Saturday.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a really important comment.
Yeah.
That, you know, because you weren't just kind of reading through it
Yeah.
like you were, but Friday night was your first night.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
was-
we could cut you a little bit of slack, not much, maybe a little bit. You know. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's funny how she gives me a little bit of a break, but then kind of takes it back. I don't know how she does that, but she's good at it.
I'm your friend.
I know you are.
Okay. So this one person was satisfied, and the first 4 questions. So quality of training, a 2, quality of instruction, a 2, training materials, a 2, and then training experience, a 2. And then down below, was the training class well organized? Yes. Materials presented and educating, activating, and motivating in your state? Yes. The instructor was well prepared? Yes. The instructor was receptive to participants' comments? Yes. The training expanded my knowledge about the working of the government. I already knew, but good to hear, that's good.
That's really
good.
good.
I mean, that's great because you've got people who already have knowledge,
Yep.
who are attending the class, and those are people who can have really good input to help us expand
Yep.
and put more guts
Oh,
in our seminar.
That Friday
And I already
night,
have quite a few suggestions for you.
that Friday night, there was a couple that sat up front.
Oh yes,
They
the We
were
the People
dialed
group.
in,
Oh,
yes.
yes.
They were totally dialed in.
I have
man.
all their information. I will be getting
I
in touch
want to
with
get
them this
together
week.
with them. Yeah.
And I also, well, I'll talk to you about it off camera, but I've got some really positive stuff to tell you about that.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Expect information gained from, to use the information gained from the training. Yes. With the training ability to activate within my state, they need contact info. And then this person did not leave any written suggestions.
I
Okay.
think we need to get a phone. This is an idea. I'm just putting out there. I think we need to get a phone that we can give the phone number out to people that attend, that they can call and contact us that way.
Well, and 2, you know, as we grow, we'll have our leads.
Yeah.
And those leads will be attending the seminars.
Okay.
And it is my suggestion also that we have a computer there already set up with somebody like Kentucky who, you know, they are ready to sign those people up right then and there.
Right.
Don't tell them to go
Agreed.
home and do it.
Yeah.
You lose them in that time.
Agreed.
Do it right there, right then and there. And depending on the size of our classes as it grows, we can have 1, 2, 3 computers, laptops right there, ready to sign them up, answer questions, and we'll have our leads.
Maybe we can talk to the supporters and see if we can't get some donations on those
Yes,
too.
yes.
If anybody's got an old
We
Well-
need
not so
laptop
old that we can't
computers,
use it, but
everybody.
something that we'll be able to use
The other thing
to
is, too,
sign
So
people
I can
up.
do editing on
This
videos
is just
and things
one
like
group.
Yeah,
Every
Right.
state's going to have their own group.
exactly.
And they're going to have multiple groups. What I'm praying will happen is that, and tomorrow night we're meeting with everybody that's signed up to be leaders in their state to actually do the presentation. I need to talk to them about.
You are going ahead with that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to talk to you. I need to hear more about that.
Okay.
Can you,
Yeah.
you said that you talk about the We the People guys?
Yes, the couple.
Can you also give that information to Kentucky?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Everybody,
Yeah.
all of y'all have that available. All what I can do is I can either send out a mass email with all those contacts for you guys, or I can have it right there on my desk area where I worked, where it has all the contacts. I'd planned on doing that with all the leads and all that contact information for Bobby. So yeah, if you all want that, and it's no problem at
I
all.
want to do
Yeah, I
that,
wouldn't
but,
do that. Not
No, not for
in
me.
there because people go through there, you know.
Okay.
So a hard copy would be probably good, or even an email would
Correct.
be good. Yeah.
Okay.
And also the phone, that the idea of the phone to have a central
Yeah.
that
central
I've
line.
seen it work before, and it actually works pretty well.
Yes,
Cool.
for sure.
And
Yeah.
I have a backup also, a backup phone that we could use. I mean, I don't use the number for anything else.
Well, something that's tied to 1776. Yeah. I got two phones too, and yeah, something that's
We just need a
1770. Yeah.
We just
Yeah.
need a number that they can call to be
What
able
time
to
are
get
you
a hold.
leaving
Yeah.
tomorrow?
There's no set
Are we?
time.
We can't say.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
There's no set
Sorry, we
time.
can't say. I forget that we're on.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, I need to talk to you about that before you. Okay. All right. So this person gave some incredible suggestions,
Okay.
and so we're gonna right. Okay. So the she was a woman, and I happen to know this person, and she's very well versed in being a patriot and is active, so she knows what she's talking about. So quality of training, a 1, very satisfied. Quality of instruction, a 1. Quality of training materials, a 1.
What's this called again?
And your training experience, a 1. Okay, so was the training class well organized? It was very well put together so everyone could and should understand. The material presented in this class will be useful to me educating, activating, and motivating in my state, most definitely. The instructor was knowledgeable about subject matter, certainly. The instructor was well prepared, yes. He's done an awesome job. The instructor was, don't be getting a big head over these, you know. The instructor was receptive to participant comments and questions. Sorry, had to watch online. The training expanded my knowledge about working in our government. I have learned so much since my first rally in Monrovia. The 2 following at West New York City really taught me so much. Okay, with the training, I will have the ability to activate in my state. I can do any kind of work from home. I have some severe disabilities, so I can only do as I can. Okay, written suggestions. I suggest possibly putting these books in places people can easily pick up and read. In park boxes, book boxes, laundromats, and some restaurants where people are sitting and waiting for tables. One thing I suggest.
Talking about
Is it
The constitutional.
Oh, okay.
Constitution.
Okay. Okay.
I remember that lady.
And try the history classes in schools, or do a school seminar and get very involved. Well, we're working on that. That's my big passion, and that's something that Kentucky and I are quite passionate about.
You know how the Gideons pass out Bibles in schools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do constitutions.
Yeah.
And in hotels and motels.
Yes.
We do
There's
that, too.
actually a group in Kentucky that goes to the schools.
Goes
and
to the
the
schools.
colleges that are hanging out.
Yes, and
the
they.
constitutions
Oh,
too.
fantastic.
Yes, and we've got the contact info.
Awesome.
And
Yes.
I've been
So.
talking to him to see how we would go about that, who would contact and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm in the process of that
Did you already talk to him?
now. I spoke with him.
For you guys on the live stream, when we get done with these, we're going to come to you guys that have watched the seminar itself and get some feedback from you guys as well. So hang on, and we'll get to that in just a moment. So
Okay.
This was a good idea.
Yes.
Very much so.
So here's another one. This person was all ones, very satisfied. Quality of training, 1. Quality of instruction, 1. Training materials, 1. And training experience, 1. The training class was well organized, yes. Materials presented were in educating, activating, motivating my state, yes.
Okay.
Knowledge about the subject matter, yes. Well prepared, yes. The instructor receptive to participants' comments, yes. The training expanded my knowledge and work of the working government, yes. And I expect information gained from to use the information gained from my training, yes. And with this training, I'll have the ability to activate in my state, yes.
Cool.
Okay, here's another
To me,
good.
that's the most important one.
Okay, so this person, alrighty, quality of training, a 2. Quality of instruction, a 1. Quality of materials, a 3. So we got to work on it.
Okay.
Training experience, how satisfied with your training experience, a 1.
Okay. Now, what we need there is what was
It will
wrong.
say it will say
Oh,
down
okay,
below.
okay.
It will say down below.
Okay.
Looks like she wrote quite a good suggestions.
Okay, good.
Okay. Was the training well organized? Yes. Materials presented and activating in your state? Yes. The instructor was knowledgeable about subject matter? Yes, very.
Oh,
The
I like
instructor.
this person.
Okay, now what did I say?
Okay, I like this person. Yeah.
The instructor was well. I will not give you out their emails. You may not contact them. The instructor was well prepared. Yes. A training expanded my knowledge about working of government. Actually, we are already very educated and informed.
Okay.
Okay. With the training, I will have the ability to activate in my state. Yes. Have your handouts printed as slides to make them a bit easier to follow. I agree with this, that you may have to add pages in, but I think you need the slides with your bullet points.
Oh, just like they appear on the
Yes,
screen.
just like they appear on the screen. And the reason for that is that it's just a reference and it's just easier to go
Okay.
back. Yeah, there was a couple of people that made that
We-
suggestion.
We'll have to work on the slides then to get them.
That's-
Yeah,
Because we
yeah.
tried printing the slides.
Well, it
first
was like,
and-
yeah, it was like,
Well,
yeah.
there's like 134 slides.
Yeah,
We
no,
brought
you
that-
don't
we
print
brought that
all of
down.
that. It's just the main slide with all the bullet points, like your 6 bullet points.
So you need the pictures?
Yes, we'll need the pictures and stuff. I'll go through it.
Our problem was that it was printing the pictures, it wasn't printing what you wrote on the
Right.
pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we'll have to do some work on that to get that.
Okay.
where
You
it
might
makes
have to
sense.
do a separate presentation. There's a way to do it. I've seen it
Yeah.
done in
Yeah.
PowerPoint because I've printed it before.
I know you
Okay.
can do it.
Yeah,
because,
it can be done. It's,
Maybe in a smaller format, so it's
yeah, it's a smaller
more pages
format,
on it.
but
well,
yeah.
As long as you got your bullet points, we just take that last page, it's got all the bullet points on it. See,
Okay.
and that will reduce you down. I think we've counted,
well. That's what I actually put together was
yeah,
everything that's on those printouts you made.
yeah.
It's there.
It's there.
It's there, but it's just not the pictures.
Right.
And then I
Exactly.
took out some of the redundancy of, like at the headings of our republic is under attack. I took those kinds of things out,
Yeah.
but all the bullet points are still there.
Yeah.
Well, I almost think you need those headings back in.
Yeah, but they really, when I looked at it, they
We'll have to
really
do some
garbaged
work on
up
it.
the.
Did they?
Yeah,
Okay.
it made
Way
it look
too
very
busy.
Well,
unprofessional.
it
too
could
busy.
it could be. I know I've
Now
done
I
it
left
before.
the heading in on the first one.
Right.
Sit
But
right.
when-
down and work
'cause-
on that,
right.
so we can get done.
'Cause
Yeah,
sometimes there's
we just need to just tweak it and work on it because I know there's a way because I did it when I worked at Bass.
Okay.
There's a way to do it that, and it's like Kentucky says that you can have the slide there and with the photo and with all the bullet points on
Okay.
it. It's just the way you set it up.
And it's important when you correct those things, we just don't let it slide.
No,
Slide.
we will. Yeah.
There you go again,
Sorry.
Raptor.
Okay, Raptor.
That was my one.
Excuse me, Raptor. Was that a joke? Was that
a
Raptor, was that a funny?
That wasn't funny.
He's on a roll roll today, guys.
Has he been rolling all day?
He has been all day.
Oh
Sound
gosh,
like
and
waking
it's
up Kentucky.
oh well.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so great job speaking, nice delivery. Turning back to morality, which is the key to is the biggest battle. We are fighting millions of dollars in dark money being used, i.e., Todd Young and Eric Holcomb. They are rhinos in this state. Okay, to elect our servants. So that was a very good.
And that
One.
question or that comment brings up another thing that we talked, you and I talked about this, is, and this came about from the couple that sit up front from
Yes.
we talked about. And he said this. He said you're focused on the national level. He says we need to be focused on the state level.
On the
And I'm
state
like,
level.
well, duh, yeah. I'm explaining why didn't I think of this? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we're here in Indiana, and we don't. You know, it's going to be again.
We
I'm
ain't
not from
stopping
Indiana.
here.
Yeah, exactly. But another thing I need to bring up tomorrow night is the you know, they need to get well versed in their state level stuff.
Well,
know.
he gave me the state. Hey, honey. He gave me the state constitution, Indiana state constitution. So I'll be reading that and making myself more versed.
That was another suggestion, is having the state
Yes,
constitutions
yes.
there.
Having the
They
and getting the
wouldn't be able
pocket.
to-
So
yeah.
that's something I can work on to see about getting is the pocket, state constitution guides. Okay.
What was the other thing I said I need to talk to state leads about? Computers.
That's gonna be important.
Kentucky, you want some more coffee?
Oh, I think I will.
All right.
I think I will.
Yeah, give me a cup.
Probably got a dark.
Oh, there it is.
I have lost it.
It's over there on the.
Seemed like there was something
A
else.
white cup?
Oh.
That'll go back to you.
A white cup.
Yeah.
Do you want me to continue?
That'll make
Yep,
a full
continue, I'm
drink
sorry.
cup.
That's all right. You interrupt me all the time. I'm used to it.
Drive to Daddy, I'll go get it.
Okay.
Okay.
You want,
Sorry, everybody. I give them a hard time on a regular basis.
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't have it
It's,
any
it
other
is it is my profession to annoy David Rydell. It is not a part-time job. It is a full-time job.
And she takes it seriously.
I take it very seriously. There's no overtime though. No benefits whatsoever.
All I ask is for 2 hours a week, man. You're giving me 24 a day.
No, Kentucky gives you 24 a day. I
Really?
mean that she's the
Oh, man.
diehard, nonstop,
Oh.
does every department. Wow, there's no. Yeah.
If we could bottle that.
If we could bottle that, we
Yeah.
would be on our way.
Yeah.
No, I need my 8 hours. Okay, so this person was very satisfied, and quality of training 1, quality of instruction 1, training materials 1, and training experience a 1. And then this person went all the way down all the questions with a yes. Well organized, yes. Activating, motivating in the state, yes. Knowledgeable in subject matter, yes. Well prepared, yes. Comments and questions, yes. Working government, yes. Gained from training, yes. And activated my state, yes. Okay. And then this person, it's all down. It's the same.
Okay.
You want me to
No,
keep going?
no, not unless they got some additional criticism.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking for.
All right. Hang on. I know there was some in here that did. So all of these that I'm passing are all 1s and positive. They're all yeses all the way down, 1 through 8. And then
Well,
that
somebody
looks
there-
like that's
Somebody
it.
there wrote a book.
No, that's me.
Oh, okay.
That's my criticisms. Sorry.
So is that all we got back from this?
That's all we got back.
Okay.
And let me just double check, make sure. Yeah, and then that's me and my notes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Out of all that I heard, I didn't hear one unsatisfactory.
No.
And there was no 4 or 5s in
No.
there.
Well,
Maybe
my-
there was 1, 3, but the rest were 1s and 2s. Most of them
Right.
were 1s. That's really good.
Wait,
My
here's
concern
one.
is-
Wait a minute. Here's one. Hang on. Yeah, it was behind mine.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. All right, so this person, overall quality of training, a 2, which is satisfied. Quality of instruction, a 2, satisfied. Training materials, a 3. And training experience, a 2. Okay, didn't answer any of the yes or no questions, but did write some comments down at the bottom. What additional suggestions would you have to improve the seminar? State Constitution to handouts and inform. Shall check all papers and website. I think what he's referring to, I know who this person is. It was, we had a couple of spelling things that I missed
Ah,
in my editing. It was,
yeah.
there was an
It
A,
happens.
there was an A missing in a word and a couple of things. Yeah,
Now, sometimes I use the hillbilly spelling, which is not proper in Indiana for some
we
reason.
understand that, but you can't do that anymore.
Oh, okay.
We need to have a way to get,
Hillbilly is nice.
So,
oh, we need, I can't quite read it. We need to have a way to get remedy for constitutional violations. Each statement of rights should show, I can't read it.
Basically, how they're.
Yeah. And then focus on the state constitution.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
And that is, again, that's probably
Yeah,
the
that's
same
we
couple.
the people. It is
Yeah,
that couple.
And I'm telling you, man, that their presence there was a godsend. It really was, because they.
A lot of good ideas.
Yes, because they're working on a state level.
Yeah.
You know,
They were already at the
which
state level.
we're I'm focused on the national, and it's easy to overlook. What I see is that the state representatives need to start standing up against the federal. That's why we're trying to do what we're
pretty
doing.
much, yeah.
And so.
Would you like to hear my suggestions?
Oh, I would love to hear your suggestions. Yes, absolutely.
Are you sure?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
You act like that I'm not open to criticism. I want criticism.
He is open to criticism. It's just I enjoy making fun. I think I get really, yeah, no.
Yeah, you get a little bit, too much.
I enjoy it a
excitement
little
out of
bit too much. Well, these aren't specific suggestions. These are just things that were coming to
Observations.
mind and observations of what I'd like to see possibly added.
Okay.
So in identifying the problems, in other words, if we're at individual states, what states, what problems are happening in those states? Is it, are they having specific election issues? So before we go into a state, I think it's important, until we get the leads established and that type of thing, is to know what those states' problems are.
Yeah.
And identify those.
See, let me interrupt you just a moment. I just got a text from a guy, and this is the kind of patriots that 1776 has. This guy just texted me and said, "Okay, thanks, brother." He's asking about tomorrow's meeting with all the leaders.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thanks, brother. Pray for me. I'm going to orientation tomorrow, starting with another company to give me more time for 1776.
Oh,
Wow.
man. Thank you, brother.
I'm telling
Is
you
that
guys,
not just incredible?
that kind of comment right there,
Somebody that's willing to stand up.
it fuels me.
I was just about to say, it fills your heart and shows you that God is working to make his plan happen.
How can anyone in their wildest dreams think that with that kind of person I would ever stop what we're doing?
Amen.
And what did I say? There's no quit in any of us,
No.
especially you.
You guys here, you're my family.
Well, you're our family. We love you.
I love you guys more than you guys know. But you guys have been in this from day one.
Mm-hmm.
This guy,
Well,
he
changed
showed up.
His lifestyle.
He showed up
He's
the night.
adjusting.
Adjusting, so he'll be able to.
Adjusting so he can accommodate and
He showed up the
motivate
night
and
that
activate.
Aunt and Lori were served.
Wow.
That's the night he showed up. And he's not been in it from the beginning.
But that's okay.
But he's right now making adjustments in his life.
Adjustments in his personal life. And that's what it takes, everybody.
It's going to take that.
Just adjustments in your personal life. We've all made adjustments in our personal lives. What personal life? What personal life did I? Yeah.
I loved my personal life.
Too, because you're with us now.
I'm sorry. Say again. What was
I
that?
said your personal life's changed too because you're with us now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you got a personal life.
Yeah.
I loved my personal life before. I was honestly, I was where I always wanted to be. I was
I'm home.
right where I'd always wanted to be.
I'm home.
This has been
This
a
is home.
great adjustment to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I didn't hate my life. I loved my life, and really for the first time in my life, when I started trucking again, it was the first time in my life that I would think, "Oh, I got paid yesterday." Money was not an issue. I went hunting. I went fishing. I went on cruises. I done everything I wanted to do. I bought the clothes I wanted to buy. You know, I done everything I wanted to do.
But it didn't fill your heart, did it?
I've never had the satisfaction that I have right now.
I understand.
And I loved my life. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. I loved it. And I'll be honest, I was taking relief factor because my knees were killing me, my hips were killing me, my shoulders were killing me. I mean, my fingers hurt. And I honestly believe it was because of stress. Because I was so concerned about the way I seen our country going, but I didn't know what to do about it. I saw it coming, but I didn't know what to do about it.
But you're one of the rare people that you saw a problem, and a problem was literally dumped in your lap, and it was not asked for, and you stepped up, and I'm one of the people who stood back, and I remember we had that conversation sitting on the back of the fire truck, and I said, I don't know you that well, and that I've got to just step back and I just want to observe and learn and see what directions it's taking. So I was actually one of the ones that was
wise.
reticent and going, hey, I got to see. And I can tell you all that I'm a pretty solid person, and I've watched this man, and I watched this man take on the responsibility of how many Kentucky were standing there? 50 people standing there in a parking lot, hot and overheated, and he did not ask for it. Ticked off people. He handled it. He handled it with dignity and grace, and he kept everybody together. He kept everybody calm, and I left for a few days because I had to take some time. It was traumatic for a lot of us who had been with TPC and all at the beginning. And I came back and I saw y'all at Redmond's, and I saw a unit developing. I saw a group developing. I saw a family developing.
Not a bad man.
And thank you for that, Kentucky.
Sorry.
I needed that background emphasis, but I just want you all to know I am one of those people that I didn't jump all in and wasn't all Miss Cheerleader, rah.
No.
And even when we were at Bunker Hill, I sat at the back table and kept my mouth shut, which you all know is very difficult for me to do, and
Can we get that back table back?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Wow. You do realize I'm going to build up on that.
I don't know why you pick on me.
I
I don't know why you pick on me so much. I'm so nice to you.
But this is a man that has stuck
that's
with
enough.
has
That's
stuck. Don't tell me no. Has stuck with this. This is a man that has dignity, strength, and fortitude to push through when we have got nasty people coming at us.
Okay.
Now
Thank-
you done? Now do you want to hear what I have to say about your thing?
yeah, let's hear what you guys
Okay.
say.
All right. So again, about the states, let's identify before we go into the states. Let's identify
Okay.
the state problems and their issues, and break it down if we need to, either by district or by region. But so break it down, voting issues, break it down, fraud. But maybe break it down in different categories to make it more manageable.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
And then what
That was the one I'd forgotten. That's why I was typing that in.
okay. And then the staying motive. What was that?
That was a window.
Ma.
They just broke a window thing.
What happened?
I think they closed it.
Yes.
Ma just closed the window.
She just closed it.
Did it break?
She was dirty.
Sounded like it.
Side one, over the kitchen sink, that one. Is it broke? No, she just closed it.
Okay.
Okay.
It sounded like it broke.
Hey, is that yours?
Is it?
So how to keep people motivated? In other words, to have a plan in there, maybe for us personally, it might not be part of the meat, but how can the leads and make suggestions for them on how to keep people motivated?
Okay,
And-
that's a good point.
Yeah.
And helping them, their contact information.
Yeah,
that will
yeah,
help.
just some kind of structural
I
outline.
mean, if we can have their contact information, send them out an email and say, hey, we were glad that you came up to the meeting, and see what we can do.
Yeah,
to give
yeah,
you
I think,
motivation.
well, I have in my notes also a post contact, thank you for just exactly what you just said.
Yeah.
Thank you for attending. How can we assist you? And stay in touch. And that'll kind of be me helping Bob.
That'll help.
I can do that part for
It is
Bob.
yours.
Yeah. I
Um,
think what I'm going to start doing is people don't want to read anymore. And we write these articles, and most people don't read them. Let's just be honest. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to actually start reading them
Yeah.
in a video format.
Oh, I think that'd be cool.
so that we can have,
Yes.
and we need to have basically motivational speakers
Absolutely.
come in and do live streams.
Yes.
Do a live, with a group of
Right.
people.
Somebody coming in? Oh, yeah, Bob.
More than just me. It's got to.
Yeah.
And we will identify others.
Yeah.
We will identify others as we go
State
forward.
leads will come up.
Yeah.
And you'll find your motivated.
All right,
students.
just to finish that out, in creating activities to help keep people motivated within the states.
I
You know,
think-
what's going to keep them going. And that goes in part with what he's talking about, having motivational speakers, having people that are in the group who are good and enthusiastic, and like people like you, Kentucky. All right.
Oh,
so-
Kentucky.
Bringing people,
Kentucky.
even if it's just to bring somebody to an overcast.
yeah, and I had a whole speech ready for that second day, and I didn't get to
You
give
didn't?
it.
Oh, I didn't know.
I did.
You didn't tell me. Kentucky, you were
Oh,
phenomenal.
you were really phenomenal.
You have such a gift.
And it's very motivating.
Yeah, you are.
You don't sound like you're pounding on them.
No,
It's
your
it's
your
very
spirit
motivating.
is so kind and so sweet, which we know that. But to see you speak that day, that
Yeah.
Saturday, I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, it was very, very good. It was very, very good.
You-
Okay.
I was going to go on and explain what we went through up there on the mall, but I figured that'd be for the next time.
You surprised me. I think what I'm saying, everybody done great. Don't be wrong. I'm saying, but you surprised me at you. People connect with you,
Yeah,
and
they
that's a
do.
rare gift. That's
They
a
really
rare
do.
gift. They connected with you.
Yeah.
I could feel it.
I'm glad that
I'm
I was
telling
able
No,
to
it
you,
really
Lord,
was. It was
you-
very, very good.
I mean, you kind of blew it because we know you can cook.
Yeah.
And we know you work your butt
Oh,
off.
gosh,
but
never
now you've
stops.
also showed us that you
can
can
speak.
motivate people and speak to people.
Yes.
You just keep on revealing your talents, and we're going to kill you.
Yeah.
You're going to be like the horse in the field that just falls over one day and go, they have worked me clean to death.
wherever you need me, whatever I need to do, right?
Okay, so we've got diagnosing the problem for the state, and then remember you and I spoke about a war book. You know, a book on not war, but a book on plan of action book.
Right.
And lay out an outline that's a plan of action.
Okay.
And then
I've been calling that a blueprint.
Okay, a
Yeah.
blueprint. That
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it. Then in each state, I think personally, and I know there's people like Kim and like this couple, the We the People couple. They're very versed, but not everybody knows the structure of your state government.
Yeah.
And I think, you know how you have a family tree?
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be very beneficial that you show the structure of your local government, your county commission, your school board, your mayor, and how they're all interconnected. And I think it would be beneficial. This is just personally.
Okay.
I think it would be beneficial to show how the tax money is spent.
Oh, good.
In other words, follow the money. It's always follow the money.
I think what you're suggesting, and we've not really revealed this second part of the
Yes.
what we're doing right now. And again, like you said a while ago, this is beta testing
Yes.
on what we're doing, fine tuning this particular presentation. But there has to be ongoing education.
Yes.
There has to be.
Yeah. But
Don't forget red
you
light
know,
stream going.
a lot of people don't understand how, in other words, your agriculture in Florida, our ag person that is elected, that person is the person who actually affects your Second Amendment rights. So in different states, there's different key people who are very obscure and that you don't pay attention to. And for instance, in Florida, we've got this young gal who, thank you, is a crook. And she's not pro Second Amendment. She's not pro, any of that. But I learned that after the fact. So I think a family tree showing, the governmental system in the different states would be very beneficial in educating. Maybe the leads know it, but maybe the
Well,
people they bring in don't know it.
Showing who's above who. Who do you go to go above that person?
Exactly. And
show
where's the money?
chain
In
of
other
command.
words, in your county commission, is the county commission, where are they deciding to spend the tax dollars? People don't understand how their county commission affects everything in their community.
If you had like a chain of command deal where you went through and you actually had, from your school board up to your
Yeah.
mayor in your county, and then going
And
from
list what they make. Like in Florida, our Jackie Ponce, he makes like almost $200,000 a year, and we can't get him out.
What's he do?
He's the school board.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
yeah.
Why can't you get him out?
We have tried.
people just ain't willing to
They're
stand
just
up.
not willing to stand up and go vote, and they're just keep
Just gotta
voting
get
him
the
in. And he's
information
been
out
in
there.
he's been in that office at least over 20 years.
It just goes to
Well,
show your research.
that
You
is
gotta do your
about ready to
research.
change here, hopefully.
Well, hopefully it will. So that was one of mine. And then let me see. Each state layout. Whoops, put glasses back on. Email thank yous.
Yeah.
Yes.
Participate.
Especially to
Ask how we
people-
can help.
Especially to the venues that allow us to come in.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll get on that.
Yeah.
I'll get on that. Good. I do have things to do this
So
week.
you got emails to do.
Yeah, sounds like it. And then lay out the money train. What is that money trail? And where's that money spent?
Okay.
And so, let me see. I might have a second page.
Each one
Don't
of your-
don't.
Each one of your state leads or your leaders for your
I think
district or
that's it.
whatever will be able to help you with that on doing their research in their district to show you what's going on in their district.
Mhm.
And each district's gonna be different.
Yeah, every one of them.
Every
Yep.
one of them.
Every one. But I think people like him who just
she
Bobby
is amazing.
Coleman is another one.
Bobby Coleman.
And then I know there's a gal in Kansas
Marcella
that
Hazelwood, she's
Missouri that I know that,
Missouri.
oh my gosh, this woman knows how to write the different legislatures. She's put it out on my Zello channel, and I can go back and try and find those and pull those. But having,
I know a
having
lady in
that kind of
Arkansas that's good
stuff.
at that. She's
I'm
good
sorry.
I know a lady in Arkansas that's really good
Yeah.
at that. I mean, she's
And
just
there's
right
some
on.
people out there that
Like,
they might not step up to be leads, but they're huge assets to
Absolutely.
the Patriot
Yeah.
movement.
Yeah.
And they're already
knowledge.
working. And so, yeah.
They have the knowledge to get what
Sorry.
we need where we need to get.
Well, there's so much. There's so much to be done. That
But I think doing the blueprint
yeah, we it's
makes it
like I
not
said,
overwhelming.
when you're building a house, you're not ready for the roof when you're laying the foundation, but you should already know how many squares of shingles you need,
Yep.
how many nails you're going to need, how many pieces of plywood you're going to need. All that stuff should
Know
already be
exactly
there.
Where everything's
Yeah.
going to be going.
Yeah. So I've approached the board about that, of actually laying out a blueprint of what we're supposed to, what we're hoping to get done. So
I'm excited.
thank you.
I would like to be part of that. That's right up my alley.
I think you would be
likey that.
awesome in that.
That's the kind of stuff I
Alrighty, we're
love,
going to switch
planning
over here
stuff
to the
like
live stream. Thank you guys for your patience. We appreciate it. If you will, I tell you what, if somebody could pull up the live stream, and
I don't have.
here we go.
my
I'll
phone
pull it
up
up
here.
on mine. Let's
Did I bring
turn
my
it
phone
down,
out?
Already.
because I will miss questions
Oh.
if I'm not careful.
I'm sorry. What did you want?
I will miss questions if I'm not. Here we go.
You had a bunch on there.
Well, I told them to hold off until we were ready. Here you go. Mine's going.
I should've
Just
been keeping
if I miss a
track.
question, guys,
Okay.
maybe screen grab it and go back to it,
All right.
so they
you
don't
want
miss
me to-
anything. Okay, you guys were watching it. A lot of you guys were watching it via live stream. I want to know. It's different being there in person. What did you see? What do you think needs to be improved on that would make it translate better to a live stream? I know you didn't see the actual slides themselves, which I'm actually this week I'm going to be working on putting together a video that will be just the slides. You won't see me, but you'll hear my voice. I'll be doing the presentation basically, but just with the overlay of slides. So you got confused a little bit. All right, that was the first question I seen. In what way were you confused a little bit?
How far down are you? I'm starting at the beginning. There's a bunch.
Was there? Okay. Going to do some research on my county, see what information I can find out about what's going on here, because I have heard that another county is trying to annex. Oh, wow. All right, Tammy. Good. Start over for the late people. Sorry. That's funny.
Okay.
We got one that said from Freedom Nurse Scooter. It was about
River Rock. Absolutely. What I've done, what I told we've had a few groups actually join in with us here. Just like I did in DC, keep your sovereignty, keep your leadership, keep your funding, keep everything, but let's get together and work together on this. Other groups are going to bring things to the table that we can't offer, or don't even know how to offer. Absolutely would be interested in joining together with other groups. Yeah, Mom, if one, that's why we're trying to do that. I realize you guys couldn't see the live streams, and again, this is a beta test. This was really just to get the bugs out of the presentation, and so.
somebody asked if this was training for state leads. No, this isn't training
No,
for state
it's
leads.
not.
This is
No,
training for
no.
all Americans.
Yeah, this is what the leadership roles will be actually presenting. So, yeah, Patriot Mama. Saturday, because I was more comfortable. Friday, I stayed pretty much on task. Saturday, because I was a little more comfortable, I did do a little bit too much ad-libbing. We talked about that, so yeah.
Yeah, but you still sounded good.
It was too long. I got too long-winded, so.
Well, we got a little long because of the speeches.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, no, no,
maybe we
no,
want to
my
put
part.
some of those a little bit on the back end.
I actually uh, felt it. I'm like, okay, I'm
Did
losing
you?
the people.
Okay.
So I've done public speaking for quite some time, and so you know when you're losing a crowd.
Yeah.
And so and my problem was I was adding too much stuff to the.
You just got something.
That's okay. We'll get to it
important.
later.
Freedom Nurse is confused about what the seminar was for. She thinks it was for the state leads.
No, it was not for the
Not
state
for
leads.
state
This is the actual seminar that everybody will be teaching across the country. Did the person that asked that first question I addressed, did they come back about what was confusing? Um, I got, no, I don't see it.
Just got here.
Just go to Convoy Santa and go to the ones that says seminar. There's two of them, Friday night and Saturday night. Yeah,
Move the live stream away from others.
the audio quality was poor. I apologize for that.
Here's a good suggestion.
We're going to have to invest into some great, a better mic system for
Hey
that.
guys, we don't need any more lighting. We're sitting by the fire.
Yeah.
That's the reason we don't have lighting.
Here's
Yeah.
a good suggestion. Us live streamers, because I was one of the live streamers, move them away from the people because there was apparently some chatter that maybe interfered.
That's again, that's what we need to do is probably get some kind of
Well, Convoy Girl, you can watch it on online.
there's 3 different live streams right now that has both of them. Convoy Santa, of course, it has it. Liberty's, what's yours? Liberty's Voice.
Davo, we are sitting by the fire.
Liberty's Voice has it, and so does Lady Buckeye.
Lady Buckeye.
Tammy, any suggestions that can help me? What kind of help are you needing, honey? I don't know what it is. Yeah, exactly. Mom's of one.
Says, well, who's going to do all this research? Well, I think that's the American people.
Yeah. I had somebody say this guy's saying
Do your research.
they're going to look every politician in the eye. You don't even realize there's thousands of politicians. Yeah, I realize that there's millions of
whatever research
people
you find,
too.
Go to 1776 RM, join your state, and put that research on your state page so we know that it's there. Don't let that research get lost. Let everybody see what you're finding.
Patriot Mama, that's a good advice. Lapel Mike, yeah, I need something. I'm trying not to invest in too much right now. I'm trying to buy the stuff I need out of my own pocket, and I'm starting to run out of that. So
Thank you, Christy Bray.
yeah, we're working on the volume thing. Yeah, that's been a problem, an issue.
It was better on Saturday,
Thank
though.
you, Chris
Just to move the
Anderson.
live stream away from the. Okay, I got that already.
Yeah, I just addressed that.
I got you, Convoy Girl.
What email?
It is. We're trying to get to you.
Thank you, Tammy.
Texas tornado.
I don't know
That's
how
again
lighting.
What you're saying.
I don't know how lighting would help the message. What in the world was that?
That sounds like a bug zapper.
Yeah.
Break the seminar into 20-minute segments, then stop for a Q&A. While that will extend the
Oh, that's-
event, it will help in keeping people more involved and more a part of it.
Did you see this River Rock Ranch Animals? The logo of this group is a republic if we can teach it.
Yeah.
That is awesome. You could hear well on Lady Buckeyes. Good. So go to Lady Buckeyes and check that out.
Could have been my stream because she had a microphone and I
Yeah.
didn't, so I need to work on getting a microphone.
Yeah, there's. It sounds like their two would probably be better. I listened to a little bit on mine, and it was difficult to hear. And I was right up on me. I
It
mean,
was right up
yeah.
on you. It
River
wasn't
Rock
one of
Well,
the
Ranch
the
buttons.
Animal.
problem
It
was
was down
the
below.
speakers were on the left and right,
Oh, okay.
and my camera was in the middle.
All right.
So they were only hearing. That's what the problem was.
Okay. Well, we
River
can
Rock
work on
Ranch
that.
Animal says, are you all interested in joining with any other organizations? I have researched them yet. I haven't researched them yet, but I was doing unrelated Googling this morning and came across a few with similar goals. Absolutely.
Oh,
Divided we
absolutely.
stand, divided we
Yeah.
fall.
I noticed that
It
you
doesn't
haven't
matter.
asked anyone on the streams had a question.
Elf is
and
telling us that
ended
the
it.
sound system's coming by the end of the week. That's awesome.
Okay,
Alright.
this is for Chris Sanderson. Yes, we do understand. We want to have computers there with the questions coming up from the people who are on the live stream, and then we can query them to David at the end of the seminar.
Well, that's good,
So
yeah.
that's something that's in my notes to take care of.
Plumber B had a good question. If anybody knows that guy, is he a troublemaker?
Plumber B?
Plumber B, yeah, he's on here.
He could be.
He sounds like a troublemaker. I'm thinking. Oh no, it's his wife that's the troublemaker. I'm sorry, it wasn't him. I remember now. I remember
love
this
you,
couple.
Fireball.
I remember this couple now. Okay, she was the troublemaker. He has a really good suggestion. My opinion is to break the seminar in
Yeah.
20 minutes segments, then stop for a Q&A. While that will extend the event, I think it will help keep with keeping people more involved and more a part of it. Okay. Do I have a second? Oh no, man. That's what he says. Never mind. That's what he says. Never mind. Shut up, Dave. Just read the questions and move on.
Patriot, Mama K21, I think you did great with the presentation. Just stay on track. You hopped around a little and went off on little tangents.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of hard to, yeah.
I do that. I've got to control that.
You're talking Santa the passionate. He's passionate, so.
Yeah, I asked if anybody on the streams had questions. I wasn't able to monitor my stream. I was looking more to the other two that were there. I apologize for that. But Lady Buckeye was reading my streams as well.
Yes, she was.
And they didn't act like they had any questions. So
But we will set up this next one to where there's a computer sitting there and we can monitor
yeah.
better, and that's something.
And it
done.
needs to be ongoing too, because
Yes.
if you ask at the end of it, because I have questions, and if I don't write them down, I forget what they are, and
Well,
it may
we'll
not
have
be.
somebody I can do it, and somebody designated sitting there and taking care of that.
Thank you, Mom of One. And she says, of course, you all are learning as you go. Yep, we're learning.
We're working hard. We want this to succeed, and I think everybody has a positive attitude.
Yeah.
River Rock Ranch Animals said there's one called Constitutional Rights Foundation. We'll look that up.
They were all low volume, said McFly. Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to work on that.
Mom of One, I'm talking myself out of cookies. I'm trying to stay focused here.
Lots about volume.
Yeah.
Lots about volume.
Yeah. We'll have to
Thank
work
you,
on
Mom One. Hi, Fireball.
that. Max is on here.
Sandy
No stories till the end. Now, are you talking
Sandy.
about?
Sandy.
Are you talking about
Sandy.
when the people get up to tell their stories
Yeah.
at the beginning, like when Kentucky and them got up? Let me know that. Or are you talking about my stories? Need some dancing girls.
Okay, and did the microphone we used work better the second night than the first night?
Well, I
Yes.
think it was the
Dave
positions
O'Days
of us
can't get
live
past the
streamers.
fact we're sitting in the dark, guys.
Bob, I think it was the position of us live streamers and the way it was picking up. So I think it was better, but it still wasn't good enough.
So if they'd show up, they'd hear it better.
Convoy girl, you find that
C4
research
Freedom,
up
God
on
bless your heart.
Your state page, so we know what you're doing. You can follow through with all that.
Thank you, Mama One. We are trying. Thank you, Freedom Nurse.
Yes, we like it when Fireball brings food.
Ah, yes.
Hey guys, I'm talking Fireball and possibly getting us bake sale going, so get ready for that. Probably gonna be around Thanksgiving.
At the table where speakers are, we'd be able to. There needs to be a stream at the table where the speakers are that they help us hearing and background noise.
Elf's got that covered. Thank you, Elf.
Yeah, we're gonna put the pictures with the presentation here in
we're
a few
gonna do
days.
that.
Working on that this week.
AOC was triggered. Oh, that's great to see.
I don't care if they restream me. That's all right.
LA Forgiven, thank you for that info. She says, yeah. A lot of FJB, go home AOC.
Counter protesters moving forward. I think this weekend the counter protests were just totally ineffectual. They had absolutely no effect on what we've done at all that I seen. I mean,
it sounds like we need an intermission at time.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Do an intermission maybe between speakers.
Yeah,
and
something
sometime
like
the
that.
Speakers go and then Santa begins. Maybe we can have like an intermission there where people can get to the bathroom, get them snacks, whatever.
Two, I think, I'll read to you later.
Okay, they're saying somebody's suggestion is save the stories until the end.
Yeah.
I see what
That's
they're
a
saying.
yes and no.
Yeah, I see what they're saying.
That's hard to do,
but
put it in context.
We need to personalize our people, who we are.
Well, this is a suggestion I was going to have. I like to kind of like Kentucky. I like to really juice people up and get them all excited and pumped up. So maybe I can write something real motivational at the end, and that they're now part of the Patriot family, and that type of thing. And I'll read you what I had written, and do something that really pumps them up at the end and gets them up on their feet.
I think this suggestion is probably the best. I think the counter protesters need to be never mentioned again in chat or by y'all.
Oh, thank you. Yes,
right.
yes. Here
We spent a whole lot of time talking about them, and you're right. You're
Quit giving
absolutely
them
right.
credit.
Well,
Quit
Talking
giving
about
them
who?
credit.
We're not,
Talk about who?
Hello?
We're not ignorant to the
They're
fact
nonsense.
that they're there. We
There's
just
nothing
like
but
to ignore 'em.
nonsense.
Especially what we do not need
Texas tornado,
is
we
people
do not
jumping
need
on our.
dancing girls. Thank you anyway.
What we do not need, let me say this, is what we do not need is our people jumping on our live streams and telling us that they're out there. Who cares?
No.
They're not in here.
We know well
We
before
don't
they
care.
tell us. that
Yeah,
they're
and
already
yeah,
out
oh
there.
yeah, we got security on the grounds that are taking care of that. So don't get bent out of shape about that. Some were saying something about we needed to go down and counter protest them. No, she was a quarter of a mile down the street.
Fireball is saying you should stop talking bad about her.
Is that a suggestion? Is that one of these suggestions we're right? Singing Patriot. I
Yeah,
totally agree.
Yes, you're right.
No, don't delete anybody that mentions it. That's not what I'm saying. It's just we need to again
Just
control
don't worry
ourselves.
about it.
Yeah.
We have great security. Still
Does Bob know he was doxxed? Bob, do you know you were doxxed?
Do I care?
I still don't know if Bob knows if he was doxxed or not.
I got doxxed. It didn't make a bit of difference.
I'm doxxed and what's changed.
Yep.
It annoyed some family members, but
Well, guys, we're pulling this thing together and very excited, and Um, we're setting up stuff right now that we're working on for this weekend is going to be a bye week. We're working on some stuff though, so um, Toledo, Ohio, let's say thank you, man. That's my home state right there. That means a lot to me, so appreciate it, really do, guys. We can do this. We can do this. I believe in you. I believe in you 100%. Disable chat, live chat during live streams of the seminar, and set up monitored email instead, where
Max,
viewers can submit. Oh,
bomb,
that's
bomb.
that's an idea.
This is how legends are made. Bomb, bomb.
So
That's not a bad idea. From Robin.
What'd she say?
What he just wrote, just disable live chat and set up an email.
Mm-hmm.
anybody see anything I'm missing?
No, I don't. So I'm not seeing anything.
But anyway, I believe in you guys, and I believe in the Patriots in America. I believe we can do this, and I believe we're going to do this. So, Texas tornado, what was your chat? I'm sorry. Say it again real quick while I'm looking at it.
Up just a little.
I scrolled up.
Any chance you will come to Oklahoma?
Yeah, I think chat during the lives are. I think that's a good thing.
I think that, yeah.
Yeah.
You want us in Oklahoma? Get your people in Oklahoma on that 1776 RM page and get them to your states and let them know that we're wanting that we're wanted there.
What she said.
That's right.
We are doing this. That's right, Mag.
RM page, go to your state.
Texas
Let us know that
tornado.
you want us there.
Give me your comment again. I'm sorry. I'm still waiting on it. I must have looked away for a second when you said something. Keep it simple. Don't. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. I believe that. C for freedom. I believe that. There's snakes in the weeds. That's right.
Fireball. Santa, quit talking bad about Fireball. Love you, girl.
Yeah, we'd be nice at Fireball.
She
cooks
would
really
not
good.
know what to do if I quit picking on her.
I like Fireball's cooking. Y'all leave her alone.
You be awesome.
Thank you, Patriot Mama. Appreciate that. Steve, we're just discussing things right now. We're not actually doing anything of that nature. And also, there's reasons you understand that when we talk about free speech, we're not talking about individual shutting down somebody else. We're talking about the government shutting down free speech. You're not going to come into my house and say whatever you want to say in my house. I've got rules in my house that if you're going to be in my house, you're going to abide by. So it's like on this room, on this chat. This is my chat, and you just can't come in here and say whatever you want to say. I'm just not going to allow it. It's my house, my rules. So there's that. Chris, I'd love to come to Chicago, because you know what I found, Chris? I found that everywhere we go, we think about these areas and we think that they're just, just communist strongholds. They're not. There's a lot of great patriots in those areas that want and need help, and they feel like they're alone. I believe we can get in there and help them stand up, they'll do great things. Thank you, Lee. I appreciate that. Spokane in the house. Oh, yes, we love Fireball's cooking. Yes, we do.
Barbara Pugliese, keep going. She says, I've told a lot of people about 1776 and to join the movement and the state. Keep going. You'll get them.
Well, the reason the Proud Boys got their name, the Proud Boys, is Gavin McGinnis was at a school talent show, and this little kid got up, or his kid got up and was singing "Proud of Your Boys," and so that's kind of where the name came from. Yeah, Kentucky's over there reading the chat. Yeah,
I'm trying, guys. I'm not very good at this.
I'm reading the chat.
I understand that, Chris. Man,
Florida has
if
your
we can,
back.
hey, Chris,
All right,
if we can come
Florida.
and help you, we will. If you want to help us get stuff together, we'd love to help you.
Shirlene, how many do we have in Florida? Let's get a
It's
1776
warmer.
group.
Yeah, Chris. On the other hand, it is warmer in Texas than it is in Chicago. For some reason, with this group right now, that's a big deal.
Really big deal.
That's because we went through Hagerstown through the winter. We're not excited about freezing again.
I am on Rumble. It's David 160 right now. I've got to learn how to stream to it, so I don't really have anything on there. But go ahead and go over and join, because you never know when YouTube is going to jerk us off of here. So
I want to hear more from Shirlene on Florida and what kind of group you've got.
Sherry, yeah, I see you, hon. Thank you, Gator Girl. Appreciate that. I support Ohio,
We
obviously.
Brandy from Spokane, Washington.
Hi, Gator Girl. Jenny says hi.
Mine's pretty strict because I put up with a lot in my personal life. So when we're doing when I'm on here, I don't put up with a lot. You're right. Some allow more.
Okay, Florida is having convoy rally December 3rd. It's Florida Freedom Rally. And we have all ordered pocket constitutions.
Chris, if we can help you in any way, reach out to me. Mags, throw up my my email account, Mags. I forgot what it was.
Did you see this from Shirlene?
What was it?
Florida's having a convoy rally December 3rd. Florida Freedom Rally, and they have ordered pocket constitutions and are handing them out, and we are looking forward to having some great speakers.
Good.
Shirlene, stay in touch with me, please. Where can Shirlene email? Can she stay in touch with me at the 1776? I'd like to hear more about what you're doing.
Do you have an email?
Hey, Chris. Good to see you.
I have my personal email. I don't have a 1776 email. I'll put my personal email on there. She could go to Bob's.
Shirlene, she says I'm a full 1776 RM member. Sure
My
will.
Freedom Nurse.
All right, Shirlene, maybe email Bob Hayden. He's head of all the leads and stuff, and I deal with his emails, and I would really like to stay in touch with you, please.
Yeah.
Did we say hi to Sherry Beeman from Illinois?
Yep, there she is.
Okay, she said she sent it to Lady Buckeye too, so. I need a streamline going across your screen for us to follow
just below
you.
Jacksonville
I'm not
area
sure what that
has
is, Bill.
gotten up with Santa. I believe it's not with me. Sean is in just below Jacksonville area, and he has gotten up with Santa, if I believe. If not, Mac. That's for C4 Freedom.
Excuse me.
My email is a hard one. I know it's Santa at 1776rm.com, ain't it? I wanted to make sure before I spit it out there. So that's okay. Good. It's Santa at 1776rm.com. All right. Thank you, Mags. I know it's a hard one, Mags, but I wanted to make sure because she's got my phone
Well,
and reading comments. So
anybody who's organizing any rallies or anything like that, if you can, get a hold of, send it to, is it Bob Hayden at 1776? What's his?
his is what's Bob's, Mags? States at
Yeah,
1776rm.com.
States at 7076. And that way we can stay in touch and what you're doing and your activities in your states. That's real important. I really would like to track that and know what everybody's doing. That's another suggestion.
What's that?
Is that I wanted to do like a almost a worldwide central website where everybody could go to find listings of all the different um, uh, rallies and things that are going on, and do it state
Oh,
by state.
yeah.
And um,
Put it on the
I-
1776
yeah,
page
it'd be
in your
nice
state.
to
Oh,
do it
wait a
on the
minute. Mags just made an
17th.
announcement. There is now a VIP group for founding members to join. Oh,
There you go, founding members.
VIP group. Wow. I know it. I know it, McFly. I've tried to stay still. McFly said, you need bacon grease
Yeah, I
again,
just
Santa.
saw that.
Now, I know I said I wasn't going to eat anything else the rest of the day.
Oh, Sean Saunders. Okay, yeah, is someone we want to work with in Florida too.
Singing Patriot,
Max,
you in Virginia, go to your Virginia group.
I want to get with you on that. Let's get a list of people, and I'll help you with that, Mags, and we can track that and get that
Hi,
organized.
Christy. Your test has been received. You made an A.
Fireball Gal says that she couldn't have a founding membership.
Julius Visa, yes, we heard the.
That would be
national
great.
anthem being sung with the
That'd be
J
great
Singers
singing
yesterday.
Patriot.
Yeah, did you all hear that on the Trump rally?
Julius Visa was just telling us about it.
Oh, it was very cool. It was very cool,
That
everyone.
gave me God bumps. That was awesome.
Oh,
Mandy, don't get upset, hon. I think what you said there, I was sitting here thinking I hadn't said it out loud yet, but I think it might not be a bad idea to have a separate live stream set up without chat. Just
yes.
where you can
I
just go in
agree.
there and watch it, and I guess you can shut your chat off
They could shut their chat
during
off.
it, but I was thinking about that too. Somebody said you can shut your chat off, so I never do that, so. Well, wonder why it didn't post. Yeah, chat can be distracting, but I know there's some people that really love to be in the chat, especially as you watch it over and over, you know. So
Mags says, yes, I'm in. What are you in on, Mags?
who knows? Should we put that online?
Yeah, Lady Buckeye had to go home this week. She'll probably be back next weekend. She had things she had to get done at home.
It'll be the weekend after this one coming.
Yeah.
Max says, I can give you some permissions on the website as well to update that.
Okay, the website, we can stream straight to the website too. I need to purchase StreamYard where I can stream to multiple platforms.
Max, where's the VIP group?
I'm getting hungry.
I'm
Christie,
getting cold.
You see these groups that are working at the state levels, let us know who they are so we can get in touch with them, so we can unite.
Yes, please, please notify us of any events or activities that you all are doing.
Somebody
And
that you know's stepping up and working the freedom stuff like that, you need to let us know who they are so we can get in contact with them.
yeah, and we will get in contact with them.
Bill, I
and
made a screen grab of that.
that's something I really want to track and
Absolutely.
make a
The more
activity. That's very important.
The more people we speak to, the more people we
Mom
can
of one, you're not helping.
listen to, the better off we're gonna be. Oh, Fireball, you can't be a founding member. Come on, Mags.
All right, Christy, that sounds good.
Well, somebody wants to be a lead in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Well, apply. Go to
No,
1776.
I think she's talking about somebody else
Oh,
wanting to
okay.
be.
Get him out there. Get him in there.
That's
Get him
awesome,
in the
Christy.
fight.
That's Christy Bray.
Singing Patriot, if we can get a hold of the right people in the people's movement, we can make a difference and get them to working with the 1776. He said, wish you could find a way to get the people's movement in each state to not hate the 1776.
Yeah, I've seen that. That'd be great.
Yeah, let us know who these people are so we can get in touch with them.
Once people talk to us, they're okay with us. It's just they need to talk to us.
Yeah, Toledo, Ohio does need a leader. Absolutely. Absolutely. Go in there and sign up.
Yes, please.
Please do.
Mandy Dell,
That's
got
how we
you on
determine
these
what we're
chats,
going to do
girl.
is, by the people that sign up. So Mustang Sally, I need a sandwich myself.
I'm actually hungry too. But I ate so much junk today, I don't need more food. Who wants to help? Be sure to fill out the application on the front page, looking for
Live streamers.
live streamers and content creators as well.
Yep. We want to fill that page up with good information. Oh no, Crystal, I didn't know who you were. I just seen CRYS. Okay. Not Red Mama.
Not Red Mama. She has been very helpful, Chris has.
No, I didn't have dinner. I had lunch. And it was a good lunch. It was starting to run out on me. They all came back in and was offering dinner back then, but I wasn't hungry yet. Now I'm getting hungry. I'm looking for somebody to feel sorry for me. Ain't nobody here feeling sorry for me. Not a one of you.
Silence speaks volumes.
Thank you, Mustang Sally. I appreciate that. Mustang Sally says, I got your sandwich. I'm thinking she was saying something else, though. She's like she's like a punch in the nose or something.
Twice and it didn't post. Well, type it again in an email, girl.
I don't know any names of any of the leaders. Well, I know a couple of guys that signed up for leadership, but it's not my particular avenue, so I stay in my lane as much as I can.
You do?
Thank you, McFly. I do. I try. I try.
Which lane was that?
I don't think we don't have any state leads right now. We're just looking for leaders in your area, and then from that we'll choose the actual state lead out of those. The meeting going on tomorrow night is to just get our state leads together and go over the what we're looking for them to do, help them understand what we're trying to do a little bit more in detail, answer any kind of questions they may have, and I've got some suggestions for them as they go forward too. So it's just getting us together, and hopefully we'll be able to do this on a regular basis to kind of everybody stay in touch. So
Lady Buckeye is not here.
Shirley Collins says Aruba Dive Girl is our founder, and I work with her on flyers and our starting and ending point.
Aruba Dive Girl's awesome.
Aruba Dive Girl. founder of what?
Thank you. I know if I was closer, you'd fix me something to eat. I appreciate that. Thank you,
I
Stephen.
saw that.
Thank you. Say, Fireball gal, did you see what she just said?
Oh, where's
Feed Santa. Hashtag feed Santa. I finally got some sympathy. I'm finally getting some sympathy.
I'll feed him a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I will
there,
eat a peanut
Fireball.
butter and jelly sandwich. I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. No, wait a minute. How do you make your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
Peanut butter, jelly, and then slap it together.
Now, do you mix the peanut butter and jelly together
No,
first?
It's got to be
No, it's
separate.
separate.
Oh,
Because the
gosh.
jelly has to be all the way out to the edges and even.
No.
And then on the other side, you have to slather the peanut butter, and you
No,
can't have any too thick clumps.
can't
It's got to
put the
be
jelly-
even.
You can't put the jelly.
Yes,
on
we'll be
bread.
putting out a
You
link
just
to
throw it
the.
in
We'll be
bread.
putting
You
out a
gotta put
link to
jelly
Jelly.
on
the.
peanut
Well,
butter.
actually,
to the
you're
people that
right.
actually sign
Kentucky
up.
is right.
You gotta put the jelly.
You gotta
over
put the
peanut
jelly
butter
over
so
the peanut
jelly
butter.
don't mesh into the
Yes,
bread.
but it has to be everything has to be all even and
You gotta
out
put
to the
peanut butter
edges.
down, and you put the jelly on, and then you put the other slab of bread on.
She's right on that one. She's right on
Uh,
most things.
Back to the link to the page. What we're doing is we're going through
No
everybody that
peanut
signs
butter
up
and
to be.
jelly.
Hold on a minute, I'm talking. It's very important.
Really? You're
Yes.
important?
No, it's important.
It's important?
What I'm saying, we're going to send out those who signed up to be leaders in the state. They've signed up with emails, so we'll be sending out an email link to everybody. So, possum and rice with a side of duck.
muddle for dessert.
Gosh, I think we've lost control
I
here.
think we've lost control. I thought peanut butter and jelly was supposed
It's,
to be messy.
it's supposed to be messy. That's
No,
right. Mix it
well,
all
only if
together.
you're wearing a white shirt and then the jelly drips out.
Singing Patriot's got the right idea.
No,
Mix it
I
together
don't
and
like
put
it
it on
all
toast.
mixed up because then it's not even.
Oh,
It
for
has
crying
to be
out loud.
even. Florida by Orlando.
Oh, wait a minute. Mary, what?
Charlene's doing.
Mary, that is not right. With a dill pick, I better not say nothing. It might be good.
A
I
lot
don't
of
know.
people like dill pickles with
Yeah,
their.
I'm just thinking that's probably good. How to make a peanut butter jelly
Because you
video.
got the sweet and savory.
Peanut butter and honey. Yes, that's good too.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
All right, volunteer application. Anyone who wants to help this out can.
That's a state app. Just click on that right there.
Background checks.
Go in and sign up. You'll get a link to the video.
There are background checks. Not just anybody can get in. You have to. We do our due diligence.
To the best of our ability.
I love
Onion?
with peanut butter. Holy cow, Turbo. Don't know about that
Reese's
one.
cup. Oh, that sounds good. You know why I like peanut butter and jelly, right? You just seen it. PB and jelly.
Okay, Mags America just posted the states 1776. Bananas on Hawaiian bread toast. Oh wow, that sounds
is good.
really good.
Yeah.
Now I am getting hungry, and I think Bob's got some peanut
The other
butter.
helpers, what we'll do is we'll get you to sign up and get you together with those that want to be state leads. So absolutely, go ahead and sign up. There are different areas you sign up in. Mags, if you want to explain that a little bit better, you can.
Peanut butter and bacon sandwich.
So that would be good.
Can't find the VIP.
Somebody keeps putting my jelly in the cooler. I don't want my jelly in the
Yeah,
cooler.
I'm kind of craving a peanut butter and jelly sandwich now.
Somebody keeps putting my jelly in the cooler. I don't put jelly in the cooler.
Are we having peanut
IR
butter
David
and jelly
160. IR David
This
160
sounds
is my
really good.
rumble.
now? I need a glass of milk too. Fried egg, grilled cheese
Yeah,
sandwich.
that's
will
all
give
right,
you a
Gator
good
Girl.
night's
I
sleep.
understand. But there are other positions you
Have
can work in.
some
Absolutely.
WD-40 around there. Does Bob have some WD-40 around here? Background checks are after.
We do have email on that as well.
Wait, I'm gonna get
Yeah, it's a good suggestion. We've got
I'm
it.
gonna get a banana. A banana.
I had VIP group labeled as private still, changing now to public.
Yeah, you can still order founders or become a founding member. So
Is there a spot to order?
you're
our
welcome, Gator
fountain?
Girl.
Okay.
Peanut butter jelly and banana, absolutely.
So do I.
Okay, well, we're all making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches now.
I think the official part of this meeting is over. It's just turned into a normal chat now. Crunchy peanut butter. I do like crunchy peanut butter sometimes. Not every time, but yeah, an ice
All
cold
right, pray
glass
for
of
me
milk. Yes.
changing companies. Yes, Trucker Tea, we will pray for you, and thank you for accommodating it so that you can and help us with 1776.
You're
think that's
amazing, Trucker
Very
Tea.
cool, very cool.
You're amazing.
That goes to what Bob says. There's no excuse. There just is no
Absolutely.
excuse. If you want to do something, anything in life, you can make it happen.
Convoy Girl, don't worry about affording membership. You're still a part of this movement. That membership just kind of helps fund us and gives you access to some other parts of the web page that you know.
You don't have to be a
I've been
member
with
to
it from the
join your
beginning,
group.
and I'm not any founding member.
Right, exactly. Hi, Aruba Dive Girl. We've been talking about you. All
Gator
good.
Girl, I'm sorry that you have some medical issues. Yes, we will pray for you.
Oh yeah, I missed that. I'm sorry. I just said that. That's her heart.
I'm so sorry that's happening with you, Gator Girl.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Holy cow.
Thing's huge. Thank you.
You want one, Jen?
I'll have half of that.
Not half of this one.
No, half of, but yes. Lots of jelly,
Half that
please.
amount.
If you want any more jelly than that, you're gonna be making a mess.
Oh, okay, well, whatever you so decide, dear.
No onion on
Any
this one.
onion on it? No, there's no onion, or I wouldn't be sitting next to him anymore.
Oh my goodness. No onion on peanut butter. No, I don't.
Santa, do you have to go back to West? All right, no. I love peanut butter and syrup on waffles and pancakes. Just chocolate
Bless
ice
your
cream.
heart.
Mags, Gator Girl praying for you. God will hold you close, comfort, and bless you.
Live a little. Oh, they spoil me to death.
No, we don't.
Yeah, they do.
We make fun of them all day long. At least I do.
That's Jenny reading. Miss Jenny.
Well, it's just starting to get chilly, but it's been gorgeous today. Absolutely gorgeous.
It was 81 degrees here today.
Thank you. Oh, I got mine. Yummers.
Anybody else want peanut butter and jelly?
Thank you, Kentucky.
You want a full sandwich or a half one?
Yeah. Not really interesting.
Good luck talking with all that peanut butter. Did you say that again?
Did you see that one from Carrie? Carrie
Sorry
S.
guys, I got sidetracked on the chat.
About
Yeah,
Bob.
look.
Oh yeah, that's it.
I don't want to give it any airtime.
Oh my goodness,
Thank you,
43 years.
Kentucky.
Betcha.
That's a big move.
No, there's more down here.
43 years.
It's down here.
Yep, I just did
Yes, Aruba Girl.
3 storage units.
If you're on here, go to Aruba Girl, Aruba Dive Girl,
Most empty. Right.
and sign up for her web or her
3 open.
YouTube channel. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Aruba Dive Girl.
I like the mayonnaise today. There's 3 bottles open. Really?
I eat the center of pancakes.
One of them-
Gator Girl.
One of them was about empty.
Gator Girl, you're in our prayers, hon.
There you go, Bob.
I love peanut butter and jelly.
Thank you, Feisty. Appreciate it.
You ever spread peanut butter with a spoon? Yeah, it's a lot easier. Use the back of it.
Well, good. I'm glad you enjoyed tonight. We did too.
Then you let
We were
the
sitting
dog
around here
eat out in the
talking
middle
and
of it.
started to do that. I said, well, hang on a minute. Let's bring the live
Except for
crowd in.
Clover, she eats the whole spoon.
Been a good day here. Been a good week.
Yeah.
We're all sitting here eating PBJs at 10 o'clock at night.
I actually got her to sit, I actually sit down and
What a lot of people don't know
Grady. She actually stayed right there.
is Saturday after the presentation,
This.
we had one person come forward and want to give their heart to Christ.
I got 4.
Oh,
8
wow,
dogs already
yes.
And
in a pack.
I'll be honest, that's more important than anything we're doing here. We added another soul to the kingdom on Saturday, so I'm thrilled to death about that.
These skeeter eaters are busy tonight.
Thrilled to death about that.
Hello, Raptor.
How's it going?
Stuff in my face.
There you go. Good deal.
Back to the skeeters.
Great, Turbo. That's good. Absolutely,
Fireball
Barbara.
says no
It's
peanut
a
butter
good
and jelly.
sandwich. I'm dripping jelly.
Paper towel.
No, I'll just lick it
Yes,
off.
Watch out, Hunter.
we were thrilled
Hunter's
to death.
coming in for a landing.
He knows I'll feed him. I can't tell him no.
Got food.
He's so sweet.
He's after it.
He's such a good dog. He walks straight to me when there's food available.
I'm sorry, he's not selective of whoever has the food.
No, he comes straight to. Did he go to you? Did he go to you?
No, he's going to Dad.
Hey, Hunter.
Hey, Bob, you didn't know you had a pointer.
Over there, Shirley.
Hey,
Look
Hunter.
at him, he looks like a pointer.
Hunter.
Hunter, look.
Hunter. Over. Hunter.
Hunter.
Looky. Looky here, Hunter. Man, he was fixed on you, Bob. He's like, the fat guy let me down. I'm going to Daddy.
Did that person say when they're going to get back in touch? Because I called him too.
I have not heard from him.
Okay, because I
Hunter.
called too.
Yeah.
Hunter. Hunter.
Get back. I'll get back
Hunter.
My God.
He takes it so gently. What a good dog.
Sandy likes peanut butter too. It's fine. I'll give my girl something.
Your dog just laying back there lazy.
Here, baby.
She threw a piece of bread at me and hit me.
Security.
Security.
Assault.
Hunter. Watch this. He cannot catch either one. He'll hit him right in the head. I wanted to make one of those videos. You seen that one with the dog trying to catch it?
Yeah. Nope.
Mag says I will have to approve future VIP group members to be patient.
Mom of one says, I like when Raptor loosens up when we hear him joke and laugh.
Yes.
He was on it today, guys.
So what you're saying is you like us making fun of him.
Tough crowd.
Oh, we pick on Raptor awful. Raptor takes a beating. And he does it so gracefully.
He really does. But I like it when he kind of slips in his
I
subtle
love
little
Tulsi Gabbard.
jokes.
Yeah.
I don't agree with Tulsi Gabbard on everything, but
Thank you, C10.
Tulsi is at least a patriot.
C10 joined the new VIP group.
Tulsi is at least a patriot. Honestly, if I had to make the choice between voting for Tulsi Gabbard and Mitt Romney,
Oh boy,
Wow.
that's a heck of a choice.
I might have to think on that one.
I'm telling you guys,
What in the world?
So
I-
Gator
No
Girl,
vote? Can I
Gator
do a
Girl,
no vote all the way across? No.
well,
I'm sorry what's happening with you, Gator Girl. We all will say a prayer and that you're having to go through that.
Lord, look after Gator Girl. Keep her,
It looks pretty serious.
keep her in your sights, Lord. Help the doctors find the problem and help them fix it. Pray for them doctors, Lord. Pray for Gator Girl. Give her strength, courage, and wisdom. In your name, sweet Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Hunter, I already stuffed my face. I don't have anything left.
See, Hunter, who loves you more? Who loves you more, Hunter? And
I
Hunter?
beg your pardon. Do you know how much I fed Hunter and walked Hunter?
We're
on
not
the
talking about
mall?
that right now. We're not talking about that right now. We're talking about tonight. He's a dog. He don't remember them all.
Hunter liked my car so much he wouldn't get out. He discovered air conditioning.
Tulsi went to school at the WEF. Really? Need to do some more research. Evidently, I'm
Yes,
just
Gator Girl is a wonderful
never really
patriot.
researched her. I've just heard some of the things she said when she was running for president. So I don't know, a whole lot about her, but I know the words that she says. And again, I'm skeptical of any politician's words. So, yeah, Fireball Galley Hunter loves my blanket.
Thumper.
Upper.
Yeah, the sound was off on that, John. I apologize. We're trying to work on that. So,
Hey guys, you guys gotta be patient with Mags. He's pretty busy.
oh,
So
please be patient with
yeah,
Mags.
be patient.
Nobody in this movement is working harder than Mags right now, and hasn't been. I'm telling you, the man is an animal, and it's just unbelievable.
Stop that, Santa.
Chris says
Mags
Baxter
is
awesome.
he's a phenom.
Get with me tomorrow, Mags, and I'll see what I can do to help you out.
Can't abide. The one thing about Tulsi is she's honest about who she is.
Oh, getting cold.
So
You may have to read your own things.
absolutely.
I'm getting chilly.
Need a jacket, honey?
Well, his live stream's
Well,
been
it would help if
canceled.
I didn't have my pajamas
I think he's
on.
got a
Well,
few more days before they come back.
It was warm when I came out. I only was coming out for a moment. I didn't know I was going to be live streaming and in my pajamas and sitting here reading comments. You have lots of comments. I'm glad I have a little live stream because you sure do have a lot of people asking a lot of questions. We'll be home tomorrow, so should have time. I'm getting together a list for people to help on social media as well. Okay, it sounds
Mags the
good, Mag
Magnificent.
America. Just let me know what I can do, buddy, and I'll help you out. Since I can't say what I was gonna say. So.
All right, guys, I'm gonna cut this off and call it a night. Love you guys, and come on back. We'll do some stuff later on tomorrow, and we got a lot of stuff going on this week. So bear with us if you don't see us much, but we'll try to get on here as much as we can. All right. Love you guys, and thank you for all the good input, the positive input. We appreciate it. So, I think it was a good night. Period.
It was fun.
The
I've
end,
never done a live stream before.
the end of a perfectly good week, and I'm telling you, this week has been very productive. I feel very,
Elf says Mags the Magnificent.
So yeah, and adding a soul to the kingdom of God is just icing.
Yes,
It's-
that was the best of the best.
No, that was the
That made
cake.
it all worthwhile.
That was the cake. Everything else was just the icing. So, but I love you guys, and Gator Girl will be praying for you, honey, and just hang in there. Yeah, Mags is working on that stuff. So, all right, Fireball Gal. Looking forward to seeing you guys. Can't wait to be with my family. Got a bunch of you coming this weekend. Looking forward to it.
It'll drive you crazy. God has got you, and we love you too.
All right, guys. Love you guys, and we'll talk to you later. I think everybody said good night now. So
Good night.
good night, boy.